Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm sorry for not uploading the past 3 weeks. I've been really busy and really haven't had the time to upload or play any kind of games. But if you guys don't know me already, I'm Glory Snipes, and I usually upload Siege videos like highlights or tip videos. I've had a few of you guys ask me in the community tab how a diamond thinks, or like how a diamond rank player keeps his confidence up when you're going against other good players or like known players like pro teams or something like that. And like for example, if you guys go up against like a approach stack or like known people, you tend to freak out or like get nervous. And to be honest, I'm here to explain how I kept a good mindset that, like this is what I go through, or like the practices that I do to like keep calm when I'm going up against like pro stacks or like known people. So if it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry. This is, literally just tips that work for me, or I found, helpful to help me do good in a ranked game or like get out of a rut and situations like that. Usually, like if I'm in a rut, I'll try and regain my confidence either by spending a good 30 minutes in T Hunt warming up, or sometimes even like 5 minutes or like 10 minutes, depending on how I feel, or even going into casual and trying. I know some of you guys are like, oh yeah, like casual is boring and it's too easy and stuff like that. But then again, if you think about it, it shouldn't matter if it's easy at all, or like it's all about getting the confidence back and the satisfaction back of killing people in Siege. Because I'm promise you, Siege and any other game that you play besides Siege is literally just about your confidence and your mindset. If you want to, keep going in that game, if you want to get competitive, if you want to get better and stuff like that, it's all about that and surrounding yourself with people that have the same vibes as you and the same mindset as you. Like if you stack up with people that want to go somewhere and want to get better at the game, then of course you're going to get better at the game because you're surrounding yourself, just like real life situations. If you surround yourself with bad people, you're going to be a bad person. Like if you surround yourself in Siege with people that want to go somewhere and get better, then you're going to learn in the game. You're going to have people that are better than you. If they kill you, don't get mad. Just learn off their mistake or your mistake and see what they did to kill you. um if you're one of those people that has like egos, or you're very competitive, then you guys will know what I'm talking about, because I get like that too. I tend to play bad if somebody calls me trash or something. But when that happens, the best thing to do, honestly, personally, is just to mute them or ignore them. And honestly, taking a little bit of criticism will help you improve. So don't get mad or too butthurt if somebody calls you out by a mistake. Try to learn from it and ignore it. Ignore the negative parts. Like, for example, if somebody calls you trash or says like, "Oh, you're trash. You should have been playing passive," or "You should have watched my back," then just try to ignore that, or ignore the fact of him calling you trash, and take in the part of him saying, you should have watched my back, you should have been playing more passive, you shouldn't have peeked that, and stuff like that, because that stuff can help you. If you're like a person that, literally, it's just part of the human body. We take all the negative stuff and we let it sit in our head. Like if you don't pay attention to the negative stuff and take in the positive things that people tell you, I promise you, you'll play better. Just think about him. Cut out the part of him calling you trash and just take in the part where he's actually telling you what to do, and like what could have changed the outcome of you dying or whatever. And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But you always have the option to mute your team, text chat and voice chat. But just try and take the criticism and say sorry. Just move on, and just don't try to argue, because that'll literally get you nowhere in Siege. Siege is a team-based game. I know you hear that from everybody trying to say that it's like a team-based game, but honestly, it is a team-based game. If you just sit there and argue with them, let's say you argue with one person, you and that person are going to have a negative impact on the team, because already if you're arguing, it's already a 3v5, because who knows what's going on the other team. They could be arguing too, but literally on your team, if you two are arguing, that already puts a negative impact, because you already have two less players that aren't focused on the game and aren't focused on winning. They're just focusing on getting the point across to each other. arguing back and forth like who should have been peeking or who should have been watching who's back. So honestly,
You must locate and
just
defuse a
say
bomb.
sorry and move on. And if that doesn't work, you always get those people that try to get a reaction out of you and stuff like that. Just ignore them and mute them or whatever. It's literally gonna get you nowhere. Makes it 10 times harder for you and the team to win the game. And that's literally all I have to say for that. Personal experience, that's literally what I do to get out of situations like that. Another thing I want to say, if you're in like a rut, not necessarily like confidence wise, but if like you're in a rut, you're just doing bad all day, every day, you just feel like you got 10 times worse at the game, then what I like to do is just play with music, play while something's calming your nerves, because literally if you're in a rut, it's literally just because you have you have a negative mindset and you go into gunfights like, oh man, I'm versing like a SSG stack, I'm versing like TSM, I'm versing Bolo or something, I already know they're better than me and stuff like that, you're not going to win any gunfights against them.
Go back and retrieve
so
the
usually what I would do is play with music, and if you're trying to go for skills, just if you don't want to play with music, then another thing I do is just don't even worry about the names. Go into a game and don't even look at the other team's names. If that's a habit of yours, you get into a ranked match, you just automatically click tab, or you click like, I don't even know what the fuck you click anymore on console. If you automatically go to the scoreboard just to see who's on the other team, then that could be a negative impact right there on why you're playing bad. If you see who's on the other team and your automatic thought is like, oh, I'm going against Bolo, he's already better than me, he's a pro player, like I have no chance against him, then you're not gonna win the game. You're not, like, Bolo has nothing to lose. He's already a pro player. He's going into a ranked match. You think he's trying? Fuck no, he's not trying. Bolo goes into a ranked match and he doesn't care. He has nothing to lose. He's already famous. He's already got, he's already got the money. He's doing well in life. Like, going into ranked game and losing Bolo is like, it's not hurting or affecting him. So if you go into a ranked match with a positive mindset, not worrying about who you're going up against, then you will play better. And I'm telling you from experience, that will not make you a better player mechanically, but it'll make you perform well, because you don't have anything in your mind. Another thing that I think that works is find a squad and try and build off their vibes. Like if they have the kind of vibes where you're trying to have fun and win at the same time, and play with those people. Have somebody in your squad that you can vibe with, and you can always play and have fun and make jokes, crack jokes. Not everything has to be serious all the time. If you can find a squad that you can vibe with and have some seriousness in you, like while you're playing, and I promise you that squad is the way to go. Just play with some people that you can build chemistry with, to where like, yeah, you can crack jokes now, but later in the match, learn when to crack jokes and have fun, and then learn when to be serious and stuff like that. But don't be too serious, because literally at the end of the day, it's it's just a game. Winning a game in ranked is not gonna, it shouldn't have an impact on your day, like how your actual day is going.
30 seconds.
If you win a game, congratulations, you win a game. If you lose a game and it was against some good people, that literally shouldn't have a negative impact on your day. If you get off the game, you're still thinking about Siege and how you lost and stuff like that.
15 seconds to go.
You're taking the game way too serious. Do not take the game that serious. Literally, when I'm saying, yeah, it's just a game, I sound like your parents or whatever.
5 seconds remaining.
It's just a game, stuff like that. Then you're gonna have that mindset, and you're gonna build an ego on yourself. You do not want an ego, because then you'll get against people that just call you trash, and that's right there. Having an ego is literally just gonna make you play bad if somebody talks shit against your name. Another thing that I think is very helpful is when you're not playing the game, as stupid as this sounds, try to work out. For me personally, that will help with your focus, and that'll build your confidence outside of gaming. Trust me, I thought that was stupid, but it does work. I've always been that one person that struggled as a kid trying to focus, and to be honest, that's not your fault. Everyone was brought up a different way, and no one was ever brought up to practice on, you know, focusing or focusing to keep your mind on one thing without any
We
distractions.
dropped the diffuser. Go back and
It takes
retrieve the device.
practice, and it
Move
doesn't
to
come
bomb
naturally. For
location
anybody
with the
that
diffuser.
says, "Oh yeah, focus just comes naturally," you're born to you know, focus on things. Trust me, that is it doesn't come naturally. Practice. So practice, you know, working out, or not practice working out, but just work out and just, you know, practice focusing, and like, just trust me, like, as soon as it sounds, like I said again, you know, working out helps your mentality and your confidence and focusing. So if you work out outside of gaming, it'll help you outside of gaming in the real life world, and it'll help you inside
We've
of
lost the
gaming with
diffuser.
the
Go back and
confidence
retrieve
and,
the device.
you know, just feeling
Diffuser
like you
acquired.
can win every
Move to
gunfight
bomb
in the game.
location
Trust
and
me, it'll
defuse the
work.
device.
As cliche as it sounds,
Located a bomb.
it'll work.
Defuse location and plant the diffuser.
So other than that, that's, you know, just the practices that I do that I think, you know, is very helpful for me. So if it doesn't help you, I'm sorry. There's literally nothing else I can say, because these are practices
Diffuser
that
in position.
I think
Defend it
help
from enemy
me,
action.
and, you know, what I thought, you know, would help me. I'm just repeating myself at this point, but these are literally just practices that I thought helped me inside of ranked games to get out of
5
ruts
seconds
and to play better, to build my confidence in the game. So if I'm just having a bad day in Siege, trust me, just do those things, and it'll not improve how you play as a player mechanically, but it'll improve how you think while you're playing, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But literally, Siege in any other game is literally all about mindset. If you're always going into a game thinking you're gonna lose because someone has more clout than you, or they're a pro team, then more than likely the outcome of that game will just become in their favor. Because think about it, if a pro team, or if you're playing against a pro team and you're playing a rank, they like, think about a pro team, they have nothing to lose. They're already pro. Pros do nothing but vibe in a rank match, and whatever happens. Think about it the same way. You literally have nothing to lose, and you're nothing less than anyone else in a ranked game. Like, you're not worse than anyone else. Well, I take that back, because you could be, you know, mechanically worse than somebody else, but don't think negatively before you get into a ranked match. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I hopefully these tips help you in the long run.
Location and plant the diffuser.
But, you know, more of the story, all I'm trying to say is, you have a positive mindset before you go into a ranked match. Don't have an ego, then I promise you, your gameplay will, you know, it'll have an effect on your gameplay, because your mind literally has an effect on pretty much everything. Not everybody in this game is perfect, whether it's aim, movement, timing, leaning, you know, crosshair placement. No matter what it is, no player is perfect. Go in with confidence and try your best. That's all you can do. I hope what I said helps. Let me know in the comments if it helped you. Again, I'm not saying like it will help 100%, but I'm saying this because, you know, these are what helped me do better in rank and get out of ruts. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and once again, I hope this helped. I tried my best to explain it, you know. But like I said, if it did help, you know, leave a like and sub if you guys haven't already. That will support me and help this channel grow. As always, this is Smith, and I'll see you guys in the next one.